else starting to think that maybe the blue hairs weren't spanked as children?
Mine's red, but I have a nose ring, so I think that means I qualify. So my dad had a wooden spoon that he would use, but he would also use whatever was handy. I was spanked with a bullwhip once. My brother was spanked with a chair and a frozen hose. And in our family, you weren't allowed to cry or scream. If you cried or screamed, you'd get beat longer. And then you had to get up afterwards and he would tell you, this hurts me more than it hurts you. And you would have to tell him that you loved him. As a matter of fact, my younger brother and I were forced to live in a dark basement for 2 years where we were not allowed to come upstairs because children should not be seen or heard unless we were cleaning the upstairs or we were working for dad outside or leaving for school. We were actually not allowed to exist upstairs because my family, my dad especially, was really aligned with James Dobson's teaching, the same James Dobson who thought that toddlers, he called them little tyrants or little terrorists. And he said that when you spank a toddler, if they keep crying for more than a couple minutes, they're trying to guilt you and you need to beat them again. He also said that you should break your child's will the way that you would break an animal, the way that you would break the spirit of an animal. That's how we were raised. I was beaten so badly one time with this wooden spoon that I was bruised from my bra line to the back of my knees. And then the scripture was read to me and the pastor said that my dad was only following the Bible and making sure that I grew up disciplined and godly. What the people who live, most of the people that you're targeting with this post, like blue hair, pierced, alternative, walked away from evangelicalism, is because they were beaten to within an inch of their life and then told that the Bible justified it, told that God justified it, and that they should just accept it because they grew up in household where pain and fear and humiliation were used to get absolute authority and obedience without question, and they fought for their life to get out of it. I'm not interested in whether they were spanked or not. I know the answer to that question, especially if you were born and raised in the 90s. What I'm interested in is how many of them are no contact with their parents now.